You gonna do your intro?
Yeah.
Sorry, there's like a hair on my plate. Like,
Hello, good evening, and welcome to this. So, I'm so sorry!
let me get you a paper towel.
No. It's Saturday night.
And what do we do on Saturday nights? We talk.
We talk.
And eat.
Yeah. I was talking with Jashley and Madison, and then Jashley was like, why don't we just talk in front of the camera?
Well, because every time Christiane comes over to me and Madison's room, which is this room, we always end up talking about the most random things, but we also end up talking about things that are actually valuable that low-key I wish someone recorded too. I mean, Madison's not here at the moment just because she's stuck in a group project, but she'll be here shortly.
And learn from our experiences, our mistakes, our successes.
And our failures.
And
The large L's.
I don't know. I think as college students we have a lot to offer, but also a lot to grow from. We're just gonna talk in front of a camera.
And eat, because I have not eaten anything yet.
I don't have food, but Josh is gonna eat.
Thanks to my wonderful boyfriend, I have now a Mendocino Farms sandwich, which I've never had before. And apparently this sandwich costs like $12, and I'm like, what kind of sandwich costs $12? It's a panini on like a bun.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
Wow, okay. And so today we're gonna talk about traveling. Are all of us traveling?
Mm-hmm.
All of us. So all of us are traveling this year, and it's a very exciting time.
Where are you going, Christian?
This summer, I've been chosen to go do this program in Cannes, France, and go make a film for the Cannes Film Festival.
Woo!
No, not a big deal, but no, it's actually like it's a really like good opportunity for me. I didn't think I would have something like as big as this happen so early in my year as a sophomore. But I'm glad it happened. I'm excited. I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope to learn.
Link in the description for her GoFundMe. Also, if you would like to use if you would like to garner a product, gain a new product, and use my coupon code Jashley20 at luxbrand.co. That can also be found in the description. And actually, all proceeds will go to Christiane. Okay, so just yeah, seriously, I'll put my proceeds to you.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. Also, I forgot about your your sponsor.
Thanks. So let's say they gave you like a whole free day to explore. Like, what would be one thing you would definitely want to do?
I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do over there. Honestly, the more exciting thing is I get to go to the Cannes Film Festival. Usually I travel with my family, which is like fun, but you never like get to do
Is this your first time by yourself?
Yes. Internationally? Yeah.
It is honestly liberating in a really independent kind of sense, because there's always that notion for study abroad whenever you go to college, but to do it in a short amount of time, personally I feel is just right, because I'm used to that same thing too. Like, I'm used to like traveling with my family. So when I went to like China and Korea like over the summer, it was this different sense of independence that is a lot different from the one you already get in college. And it's definitely something that I wish a lot more people experienced, but not to the long extent of like a whole study abroad. I mean, no offense to those that go study abroad, like all credits to you, but like within the time that I was in Asia, I actually got homesick, like legitimately homesick.
What, Jashley, why were you in Asia?
Oh, well, I was in Asia because I visited China and South Korea, and North Korea momentarily, for like just like class that I was taking last semester, and it was through like the Center of Asian Business that was here on campus. So I was able to kind of travel for 2 weeks, a week in China, a week in Korea, and it was honestly just right. Like, it wasn't too long, it wasn't too short, it was just right, and I felt like I experienced everything I wanted to.
It's very like a big thing because I am traveling by myself. I don't have my parents with their itinerary to be like, let's go here, let's go here next. So it should be interesting.
Second half of my sandwich.
Okay. Oh, okay, moving on from all that. So like, Ashley, where are you traveling to?
I am traveling to Japan on a scholars program.
Wow. Prestigious.
I know, it makes me sound prestigious, but honestly, low-key, this is not, no. We don't even know where the hell we're going in Japan, low-key. Our itinerary is not even present. Where is it? Nowhere. So, as far as I know I'm going to Tokyo, obviously, but that's it. Everything seems like everything is just going to be a surprise to us, and
That's exciting.
but I don't know how I feel about that because there's so many people that are asking me like Jashley, like, where are you going in Japan? And I'm like, I know Tokyo, but that's it. Like,
I know
well, I mean, what kind of, you know, that makes me feel bad. But another thing is that, like, I guess, yeah, well, to build off of that, like, yes, I'm going to Japan. I'm going on this scholars program called the Kakahashi Tomodachi Inoue Scholars. It's kind of like made after like a senator who actually at one point in his life was going to be third in line to the presidency.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, but he passed away. So this is kind of almost like a like
Memorial.
kind of a memorial, but like, yeah, it's more in remembrance of him. It's in affiliation with him. We all know who that one is. I already ate a half, so you can see how
Is it
that's
really good?
It's actually really good. Thank you. Yes, these are my wonderful flavors. I'm having my dinner. Thank you.
Wow, third wheeling.
Yeah, no, some college kids, like, they don't, like, it's that crushing defeat that they chose wrong. And that was my biggest fear because I felt like, you know, what if this really isn't it? Like, you can never be too sure in your choices, and I feel like that's just really scary, just kind of entering, like, just turning 18 and then forced to make a decision like this, as well as your future career, you know?
Mm.
But in terms of changing your major, it's not that big a deal.
No.
It's really not.
Here.
Like, I wish more people learned that.
I think it's a little bit normal to change your major because when you're 18, like
Yeah,
you just
exactly.
feel like you're vague for the rest. Like you're like, this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. Like you don't have to do, like you don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
No one is like gonna judge you for like changing your major or think
No.
you made a mistake or whatever. Like
Absolutely not.
honestly, I think if you go to any college campus, you can tell that everyone is clueless in some shape or form.
Yeah. Like, even, like, the seniors, like, sometimes, like, you view the seniors in a way that's like, oh my gosh, their life is all put together and stuff like that. Like, no one's life in college is put together. I don't care how good, like, you had it through, or, like, what kind of path you went on, or how much, like, success. Like, all power to you, and I'm happy for you, but no one's life is ever put all the way together. So there should really be no expectation going into college about, like, oh, I want my life to be set up perfectly, because life ain't perfect.
I don't know. If you go to college, you're gonna stumble. Like the moment you get there, you're gonna have to learn how to do a lot of things. I mean, like for those people who didn't know how to do their laundry before. Yo, you didn't know how to do your
I
laundry?
didn't. I honestly didn't, but I wasn't one of those fools that put the Tide Pod in the thing. Please don't do that. Like, you're gonna ruin the machine. Put the Tide Pod in with the laundry. Don't put it inside the actual thing where you pour the liquid detergent and pour the liquid soap in.
Wait, they put it in that?
Yeah, do you realize how many, like, machines freshman year were broken? But yeah, no.
The plastic got stuck.
Yes, and it was disgusting. And no one had the, like, guts to, like, dig it out of there.
Now that I'm thinking about getting rid of Tide Pods,
Because people
Yeah,
are eating
people
them.
are trying to eat them! Stupids!
they're getting poisoned.
No, but there have been a lot of freshmen that are like, oh, my mom gave me Tide Pods, but I don't know where this goes. Should I put it in here? And I'm the one yelling, no! I don't know how to do my laundry, but I know you're not supposed to put it in there.
Other thing, from like high school to like college, your friend circles change a lot. Well, I didn't go to high school. The friends I went with in high school did not follow me to college. I was the only one who went from my high school to the college that I go to now. So it was definitely a big thing of like making new friends. So yeah, like friendship was definitely a thing that changes when you travel. And then I met Jashley and Brendan, and now
like for me personally, like friends in like high school, like I didn't really make, like I made super close friends, but they weren't the kinds of friend, like I could definitely count on like one or two, for example, but like there's some that I was just like, I'm just acquaintances with you guys. So I feel like that's also just another thing, maybe going from high school to college, is that like, you know, some friends actually do stay forever, and some friends, majority of friends don't. And that's just kind of how it goes. But don't expect college friendships to also be the same thing. Like sometimes they stay, sometimes they go. Like it's the same thing. Like that's kind of how the rest of life is gonna work.
Yeah.
You know, there will be people that stay and there will be people that will go. Who's here?
Hi. Want to join?
You guys
Would you
want
like
to hear?
to join?
No, we were talking about traveling. Like Jashley mentioned it, the Tomodachi thing, which we were also a part of.
Yeah!
Which
Roomies that travel together, stay together.
which we have to take a class for, and in said class I have to give 2 presentations on Monday, which is where I was
I'm gonna get more
Copying
food.
that.
Take my seat.
I think like our homes where like we have a little bit more freedom to go do whatever we
like
want.
roller skating.
Yeah.
I last went ice skating because I was with my friends back in Sacramento, and then we were eating food at Islands. So they were like, it was during Christmas break. They were like, we should go ice skating. It's nearby, and I was like,
Oh, I wasn't someone who like went out often back home.
well, I just was like, my friends and I go to get food a lot, and then the ice skating thing just happened as like a consequence of that because it was really close by. But my outings with friends at home are usually the movies and food and work.
go out to the movies with my friends.
I saw so many
I
movies.
kind of like watching movies.
Go.
No, because it's like,
Okay, but seeing Ladybird with my friends was a
well,
transformative
yeah, because you
experience.
went to the school where
Seeing Moana with other Filipino people, transformative
you went to
experience.
like you went to the school where Greta Gerwig went to school based the movie.
Fun fact.
Yeah, fun fact, I
Fun
used to
fact.
everything, so like I'm pretty sure everyone who actually knows me is like really tired of hearing about it. Because anytime you're with me in a new social setting, I'm like, fun fact, I went to the high
Fun
school
fact.
of Ladybird. Wow. You mean the one that was nominated for 5 Oscars? No, thank you. Yeah, that one. My high school was nominated for 5 Oscars. My hometown nominated for 5 Oscars. I haven't eaten dinner. Spoken like a true college student, right? Right?
Well, that's another thing we were talking about earlier.
College student diets?
College, no, like the
Yes,
transition-
that too.
That and then transition from
Oh.
the transition.
I
from
cried a lot in my transition for like 2 days, and then
Oh,
I sucked it up.
when I said goodbye to
Became
my
a man.
when I said goodbye to my parents, we were like out in some gardens, and they're like, "Okay, we're gonna go." And then like my sisters were awkwardly hugging me, and then
Oh.
I was like turning my head because I didn't want them to see me cry, because I was like, I don't want them to see me cry. So I was like, "Bye."
Yeah.
I was like, "Bye."
My parents deposited me in my room so I could just cry there, and I was like, thanks. But you know what cheered me up was that the skit Marvel made about what Thor was doing during Civil War, where he moved to Australia and has that roommate going. And that made me stop crying. So I'll always love Thor for that, for cheering me up.
Meanwhile, when I was deposited by my parents, they were
Deposited. What is this word?
like, alright, see you in 2 weeks. I'm like, okay.
Oh,
Because they already planned every single month they were gonna visit me.
that's so like,
I didn't see them till Thanksgiving.
I didn't see my family till Thanksgiving.
And then this
either.
year, I didn't see them till Christmas. So.
I saw them earlier this time because of my grandparents' situation, so they had to come back. Oh, I forgot to ask my mom. She's still trying to come back in February.
Finish it. Finish it. Finish it.
Okay.
Oh, I miss my family.
I know, but definitely miss my family more now.
But it was like
I feel like,
missed them in a
see, that's the
different
thing.
way.
That's the best part, is that you actually miss them, you know? Better than not. And some children are all like, bye!
Christmas was so much fun.
That's a-
I was just so happy to be home, and
know.
Me too.
I have some friends who don't really miss their parents. It's like, okay, bye. And then there's no tears or anything. I'm like,
oh, I was
Do
so
you
sad.
have no soul?
I was so sad that I had to come back. I was like,
why
am I
back here?
we're
Which idea?
gonna reenact.
Oh, we're gonna reenact scenes from The Room with Tony.
I've never even watched The Room.
Bruh, it's so wild. Well, at first I was like, let's reshoot the whole film just with us. But then Christiane was like, how about them like 5-minute long sex scenes? I was like, you right. Let's not do that. Anyway, how is your sex life?